Hi, hello, and how are you? Gonna just do some quick tests and checks here. Hi, Fortuna, good to see you. Is the background audio not coming through? It should be. Anyway, hello. To all of the Americans that may be in my chat, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. No, I still don't hear any. Hmm. Is it too low? I don't know. There's some. I'm trying to get my background music, and it's not working right. Okay, now I can hear it. So if I need to adjust the background music, let me know. It's DJ Cutman. Anyway, welcome in everyone. Happy RPG Maker Monday. Fortuna, always good to see you. Glad you're here. And everyone who's in chat, hi. If you're an American and you celebrated Thanksgiving, how was your Thanksgiving? I hope it was good. It was pretty good over here. My one of my cousins came over with her husband and family, and then my other cousin, the one that I live with, she was here, and everyone was here. Just a good, easy time. I provided the pumpkin cheesecake, yum, and also this chocolate peanut butter ice cream that's also yum. Everything was great. Yeah, so that was it. It was kind of low key, but that's how it goes. That's how it is. It's fine. That's fine. Anyway, you didn't come here for me to hear this silly robot blab. You came here for some building. And oh, I have done some things already. And I was kind of wanted to. Robots have families? You might be surprised. I mean, Fortuna, did you not see the movie Robots from way back when? Gosh, when did that come out? 2005. That movie is that movie's 20 years old. Hi, Gamerholic. How are you? No, I don't sound like Remy. You know why? Listen to my accent or lack thereof. I mean, I have an accent, American accent. But Remy, he's from New York. He's got a little bit of a New York accent. And funny thing is, if you saw me in instead of in robot mode, you'd see that we both have the same kind of baba. Wait, now I'm turning like Bostonian or something. I mean, we are both American. We are both bald-headed, bearded men, as you can see by my little avatar for my profile picture versus my robot. But Remy and I, obviously, we've known each other for years, and well, we haven't properly met face to face yet, which is a shame. We've gamed together in like GTA and Destiny and all this other stuff. All right, I want to show everyone some of the things that have been added to Mystery of the Sky Temple recently. Of course, not much is in these areas here. So we're going to just go to Southtown, because Southtown's where all the building has been going on. So I moved the entrance to the proper side. She can walk on water, but only when I do it. Alright, so this tall lady, she is really tall, by the way. She now has a line. She's Jesus. No, she's Zania. I love your outfit. Oh, thank you. La Ropa Moderna has the latest fashions. They're in the mall. La Ropa Moderna is Spanish for the modern clothing. And speaking of which, this girl, right here, she sells it. Welcome to La Ropa Moderna, where we always have the hottest look for the season. Oh, you're adventurous. What you need is in the back of the mall. Weapons, armor, and the like. That's much more durable than anything I sell. So there you go. You got a lady in a fancy dress. These NPCs don't have any lines yet. But they're here. I added, my son lets me eat for free whenever I want. I taught him how to cook, and now he has a successful chicken shack. So that's Slick's. That's Slick here. I need to buff up his menu, but yeah, he's there. These people are all the same. This girl here. My boyfriend isn't used to such a variety of food. It's cute. There's so many food choices. Yes, she's dating a furry. Whatever. And everything back here is still the same. Yeah, all the same characters here. Everyone knows that dresses are the best equipment for female party members. I mean, there are like combat dresses and whatnot that in RPGs. Okay. In this house, there's this girl. My husband says that a chainmail bikini is excellent armor. I disagree, but it makes my curves look amazing. And then this guy here's got like the Kanye glasses. He's like, I hope you're having a legendary day. That is, I had to approve or asked him to like, hey, do you approve of the cameo? He was like, hell yes. Also, this house interior is interior 2 instead of interior 1. So it looks a bit better. You see how there's chicken on the table? Yeah, that's a better looking version than 1. So, oh sheesh. Thank you for catching that, Fortuna. I have to fix that. That's an easy fix. But maybe it rains inside because they have holes. They they haven't patched up their roof. Whoops. True story. I lived in Florida in 2004 when the hurricanes hit, and yeah, the roof of the house I lived in got messed up. Anyways, I added a bunch of kids. Have you heard about Battle Wizards? It's every kid's favorite game. I only made that thing because of these kids. Like, Kabadee! I shall turn you into a bee! And this kid... Alakazam! I turn you into a mushroom! My brother's the best Battle Wizard! The whole concept of Battle Wizards is like the kids just try to cast silly spells and throw dice, and whoever's dice gets higher, well, you know, that's it, they win. I love this one, this chicken. Some of my friends went on an adventure with a human a few days ago. I hope they're okay. Yeah. And then I've got, I think I told you about the Barn Inn. It's quite literally a barn. And then these are the apartments I haven't buffed up yet. Oh! I think I showed in last stream. This is the mayor's mansion, which I have not flushed out yet. But that's what's going on here. And I need to fix that piece about the rain right now. Hold on. Weather effects settings done. Okay, set weather effects, none. Boom. And I gotta go into the legendary house. Oh, not the empty North Town. Light rain. Okay. And that should do it. At least for the house here. Okay. Well, that's slightly better, but I gotta add a delay. Okay. Yep, hide screen, show screen. Okay, I need a hide and show screen. That's it. And show screen. Okay, hide screen at the top. And a show screen at the bottom. And that should apply to everyone. Hide screen. Ah. Control X, V. Okay. There we go. That's fine. There. Got all the show screens where they need to be. How about over here? I'm gonna put a hide screen in there. No, not get event ID. Alright, there, yeah, that's fine then. That fixes all that. Sweet. And now let's save. And so the kids with the wizard hats, let me pop this open here. Those coming for the little. Cause see, they have wizard hats. However, they don't really have like girl hair options or anything else. So I can try to go to kids. So let's just pick this one. And the girl's hair, unfortunately, sticks through the hat. And they don't have, on the kids' side, they don't have anything. So unless I were to remove the hair, which is not fair, that or I'd have to go into Ace Sprite and erase the extra hair from the sides. Which I mean I could. What do you think, chat? Make the girl wizards just and then just erase the hair piece off the side. Because the only other hair styles are this one or oh gosh, those are adding on to. Ah, what the heck? Okay. There's no hair. Let's go with that head. The head and the body are slightly off. Yikes. But that's okay. See, the hat is just the problem. Again, you've got everything else just fine. Ah, I got rid of the suit. Yeah, you see what the how the issue is quickly happening here. Oh gosh, everything's a mess. So that those are my choices. They're either get rid of uh, either not have the girls as wizards, which is not fair, because they should have a hat, unless wait a minute. What if let's make a kid real quick. Okay, let's make that kid. Let's go with that. Yeah, that body. Who cares? Put that on her. Alright, this is just experimentation right now. Out the mid. Do we have anything? Hold on, that could almost work. That could almost work. That could almost. Hold on. How about. No, not that kind of hair. Let's leave the purple hair. Let's see whether. Do any of these fit the kid here? Oh gosh. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they do not. Okay, not at all. It's kind of funny looking though. Again, I'd probably have to go into Ace Sprite and fix that. Hi, Zexy. How are you? Evan, go follow the most Zexy of observers. He streams a lot of variety stuff. How you been doing, man? How was your Thanksgiving? It's your Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Friday, Friday, Friday for you. For you. You. Which means Tuesday and Wednesday. They're your break. Then you know you can have a steak. Yeah. I don't know. Just quick rhyme. You don't really do it big here? That's fair. Hey, everyone's got their thing. Some people don't celebrate. It's all good. All good. Okay, so if that wizard hat doesn't fit too well on the kids, what if instead of the hat, gotta get down on Friday, party. Confession, I have never heard the full song all the way through. I've heard like 5 seconds of it here and there. So, yeah, I'm dead serious. I have never heard the song all the way through. Do they have You actually kind of love that song? Back when YouTube still had the dislikes, people were like, "Oh, it's got over 200 million views." And 90% dislike ratio. And what's funny is Rebecca, what's her name? Rebecca Black, I think it was. She came out a few years ago saying that even though so many people hated her song, they never. She basically is like, yeah, people hated my song, but at least it was real and made, not AI generated. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But anyway, are there? No, these are. Yeah, yeah. A little kid. Yeah, imagine this. A little like 6-year-old girl with a big ass Buster sword. Okay. Uh, no. There are not any like mage stat. They don't have any mage stat. It was. Oh, here we go. That's a big staff for a little kid. Is that better? No. Huh. Actually, that's kind of cool. You know, this'll work. This'll work. The kid, unfortunately, has a giant ass mage staff, but the pike could work. No. I want a mage staff or wand or something. I guess that'll do. At least if I'm gonna have battle wizard kids here. There really aren't any other magic weapons? Not in my list. Okay, that's all right. That's okay. Because that's what I don't even know what the heck that is, but whatever. All right, we'll leave this. We'll leave that staff for now. Let's check some of the other sets for soldiers. Have a sword. Talls have. Well, they don't have a mage staff. Okay, but hey, so that's cool. I can give girl wizards if they can't wear since they can't wear the hats, they can carry around staves like that. Though it looks kind of it looks messed up from the front. Ah. Jeez. Now I'm starting to be now I'm second guessing it. Because from the sides it looks great, but not from the front. Yeah, big axe. No, I don't. Yeah, give the kid a power level over 9,000. Supposed to be a proton pack. Man, that's a bummer. I'm not even sure what that's supposed to be. No, not that. Okay, the wings are kind of cute. Little kid. Those are coming out of her head. Whoops. It looks like a grenade almost. No, don't need that. Ah, hold on. Wait, could that hat work maybe? How about this one? Ooh, that one works a lot better. Let me switch the hair. That actually let's change hold on, let's change the hair color. That doesn't look too bad with that kind of hat. I am so determined to try and get a girl wizard in here. Okay, let's try. How about that? No, not that hat. Tall hat works best. I mean, I don't mind if I have to go into Aseprite and clean up a little bit. These look like Smurf hats, which definitely don't work. That seems to be the best hat so far. Compared to everything else, yeah. Because the magic staff, again, or the rod looks wrong. Doesn't look right in the front view. Jester's hat. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with that for the hat. That's gonna be the hats for the wizard girls, and I will simply just erase things in a sprite, which is no big deal. But hey, now I can have like girl battle wizards. All right, cool. So now that we've got that established, let's see. What color hair should this girl have? Oh, let's make it bright green. What if it's this style? I'm just trying to think which would be easier to clean up. I think this one. This one's fine. This is fine. Okay. So she's got a fairly green hair. And then kids don't have many options for clothes, unfortunately. So let's poke around here. Sure, we'll make that orange. We'll turn this more purpy. Dragons! Hello! Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? I am the animation voice, Robo Rob, a voiceover talent, indie game streamer, and developer, and just general goofball. Miss Vibes, how are you? How was this bed we made? Everyone, check out Miss Vibes. She's got good vibes, variety streamer, and just good times. How was everything? Hope you were doing well. Anyways, I'm over here doing fun stuff in RPG Maker. Oh, there's a Mime Jr. in chat. So I'm going to catch that. Miss Vibes, welcome in. How was your Thanksgiving if you celebrated? How was everything? Raiders, if you need to lurk or work or twerk. Wait, what? Anyway, do what you gotta do. Do any post-stream care that you need. I appreciate it. I will continue showing off creativity. And if you have any ideas, like, hey, I want to see a kid with blue hair, I can do that. Or purple hair. Because I'm mixing it up. Right now, I want to work on what is called battle wizards. Battle wizards are just kids who have wizard hats, and then they're just running. And I want to have a variety of them to just stick in each of the towns, and they'd be like, "Yeah, I cast flame blaze or silly stuff." It's a kids game within the game world. It does not affect the main story at all. It's just for flavor. Because come on, you can't have an RPG without flavor. Otherwise, it's boring. All right, let's continue. Okay, so this will be bang. That's it. That's it. That's the character. Done. Now, Okay, we're gonna keep the hair the same. Same style, that is. But now we change up the colors. So let's do that. So this kid is going to have, she's going to have, yeah, or just, hold on, yellow. No. Pink. Yep, pink hair. Pink hair don't care, am I right? Don't ask me. I mean, I have hair. It's called a beard. All right, and then let's change up the suit. First, let's default it, and then let's go blue. I'm blue. Da ba dee ba da ba dee ba da ba dee da da. Okay, that's just blue. Cyan, sure. No, you know what? I kind of want this a little different. Hmm. Okay, but what if? It's still not quite what I'm looking for here. Huh. I'm trying here. Okay. Let's keep that. Let's keep that. Let's turn this to green, though. Let's make these all green. That'll do. You know what? Whatever. That's fine. That'll do. Okay, and while we're here, let's make this violet, yellow, white, red. And it's still... It's still holding off too... It's... I want to... What if I do all reds here? Okay, they're all red, and yet it's still... Okay, still... It's gonna be like that then. Okay. Oh well. What if I want default and make this red? I'm just picking colors at this point here. And, okay, give her different hair. Instead of pink hair, she'll go ahead and have... Just because it'll be easier to clean up. Black hair, yeah, black hair don't care. And then... Red. Yeah, sure, let's go red. And then... Okay, let's default that. Orange, yellow. Hi, Viral. How are you? Why are they naked? Nobody's naked here? What? What? That'd be crazy. Pink it there and gray it. I wanted gray. And that's going to be this kid. And we're going to keep the hair the same because of the wizard hat. Mods! Mods, come here right now! Get over here! Now I gotta keep the... Ooh! You know what? I can deal with that. It's the suit. It's the clothing I'm trying to change the color to the most. Hi, Viral. How are you? How is your weekend gone? Let's see. Green and cyan. Blue. And black. So all of these I have to go into Aseprite and clean up later, but that's okay. These kids are all the new battle wizards. So there's that. Okay, now let's... I am just picking them, just various colors that like, whatever. This for the outfit. Only things I'm changing are outfit and hair. Sure, white hair. Why not? Boom. Into the character set you go. Now you'll have cyan hair. Bang. Cute. And your dress will change up a bit. Yellow, yellow, my strange fellow. And let's make... What if I make that black, this yellow, that orange? How about no? Also, yeah, it's fine. Whatever. All right, and then one more kids set. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Sure, that'll be that for there. And now her hair. Not cyan. Alright, cool. And it'll copy the character set. This will then have to get cleaned up in Aseprite, which I can do. Okay, got the Battle Wizard girls. And now we're gonna make some more Battle Wizard boys. which requires a totally different situation. Have to go into little. To give them that. Because that's what fits. But also, hold on. No, I don't want gray. 233, 144, 117. Let me see if that's right. Let's see, check the head. 233, 144, 117. Whatever. That's what it's supposed to be. See, that's the basic battle wizard look. Can throw a hair this way or that way. Well, that hair, but also, what if... First of all, what the hell? I don't know why that just did that, but, okay. If I take this kid and hold on. What? Okay, then. It completely changes the body type for whatever reason. Okay, let's change it back to a kid. Let's go with that head, that body. Where's the other kid's stuff? What's going on? That, oh, it doesn't quite fit right. Sorry, kid, you just have to wear that. If I go into mids. Yeah, okay. Alright, kid, put your regular clothes back on. Let's go to mid. What about hats for the kid? No. I mean, those work. That works. That does not. That one's still pretty good. give a kid that hat. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're gonna go back to the little and reset everything. Okay. Battle Wizard. It's your head. 234. Oops. Pay no attention to my robot who's got all his eye stuff going on. That's funny. Anyway. Oh gosh, what the heck happened here? Why does it keep jumping? Okay, that's fine. Alright, kid, go ahead and... get some hair. Put some clothes on, kid. There you go, you got some clothes. That's it. That's the kids. That's gonna be these are the boy battle wizards. I just change up and yeah, this is what works. So we're sticking with it. Okay, the hat is not gonna change. Yeah, give the kid a sword. Ah, I've got a sword. No, you don't. Okay, so we'll go with... okay, that'll do there, and then... hair... we'll give him orange hair. But then his suits... that'll do. That's fine. Copy the character set. Now we change his stuff up again. Okay, that'll do. Turn that default. No, I want that to be default. Thank you. So that looks good. That looks good. Haircut. Whoa! What the heck? Oh, I turned it to Dutch. Whoops. I don't speak Dutch. Yo hablo español y inglés. Nada más. Alright. Hair. No, sorry, kid. You're not going to have wild hair right now. You gonna have blue hair? Yeah, or purple. Whatever, slightly purple. Sure. Sure, that'll do. You know some Dutch? A funny thing, viral. A number of years ago, back when I still had Facebook. Yeah, that long ago, because I deleted my Facebook in 2021. You learned it from Austin Fudge. I love gold. Okay. I do not catch the reference, unfortunately. Um, but anyway, I was on Facebook and these two guys were writing in Dutch. I somehow knew what they were saying. I was able to figure it out. Keep in mind, I don't speak. Oh, gold. Wow. Gold member. Man, the Austin Powers movies sure were fun. But some of the things in Dutch, okay, Dutch apparently is an easy language for people who speak English to learn because it uses similar sentence structure, and in some cases you can figure out the words just by looking at it. Like I remember seeing something for that's talking about coffee water, and it's caffey water spelled like it's spelled something like that somewhere, like coffee water. You're like, oh, coffee water, and able to piece it together. Like, oh gosh, like there rearing chicken, like there was a chicken or something. Like wait, what? Somehow able to figure it out, which is wild. Alexa, what is pick my most beautiful side in Dutch? Uh, hey, when you get your answer, type it in chat because there is an Alexa in this house, but not in my room, not where I could say it. But I can also punch that into Google. All right, kid, I'm gonna give you. Greenish. This kid's got green hair now. Okay, so instead of blue jeans, actually, yeah, he'll have blue jeans. His shirt, however, will be red. Good enough. Got the character set. All right, and then he's gonna have yellow pants. So violet shirt and black hair. Yep. And now 134, 94, 40. 134. Whoops, I'm on fire. He's on fire. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Oh, that's right. These kids I have to fix up in Ace Sprite anyway. Because under their cheeks, there's those little spots that don't look right. So, yeah. All right. All right, kid. You get a green shirt and no, green shirt, please. There we go. And there's one kid. See, it's literally this easy to just throw characters together. Just use my little generator here, and boom. And this was made well before. Gosh, I don't know when this generator was made, but it's well before AI. Okay, blue shirt, orange pants, and White hair? Sure. Just gonna stick with this hair for now because it's easier to deal with. Okay, white hair. Now this kid's gonna have. Let's try and make properly brown hair. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, and then his suit. Cyan bottoms. Sure. Let's make it a fairly reddish top. Okay. That'll do. Cover the character set. And then one last change up here. We go white pants. Blue shirt. Let's drop the blue just a smidge here. Okay, keep the blue high. Keep the blue high. I'm trying to soften it a little bit here. There we go. A softer blue. And now for the hair color. This kid's gonna have orange hair. Why the hell not? Boom. And then this is Battle Wizard Boys. Okay, cool. Now that we have those boys and girls, I'm going to shrink this. Open Aseprite. We'll open both of those because I do have some cleanup to do. But first, I'm going to take a little break here. This is going to be, I'm going to run some ads. And I encourage everyone to grab a snack, drink, use a restroom, whatever you might need to do. I'm going to throw up a BRB, and I'll see you in about 3 to 5 minutes. Stick around. Welcome back. I hope you had a nice little break. Okay, so it's time to get into Ace Sprite. And all I'm doing in Ace Sprite is okay, let's do the color picker. That's the color. Now I have to go carefully. Oh, I might have to do more cleanup than I thought. Oh, you know what? Those hairstyle, man, that hairstyle for the kids is kind of gnarly. What was there anything I needed to clean up with the boys? Oh, the faces, right? Some of the faces. Not their faces. The boys are all fine here. It's down at the bottom. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, it's just this. Okay, for the boys, it's just this row that I need to fix up. Much easier. Click there. Click here. Come on, mouse. I'm being super careful because my mouse lately has liked to bump around and bounce around. So let me fix up these boys' faces. Zoop, doop, boop, boop. As we enjoy some chill music from Radio Cutman. How's everyone's day going? I know I usually start a little bit earlier, but life life happens. But hey, I'm streaming and making progress. I will. I need to look at the calendar. But I should be streaming every Monday and Tuesday for the rest of the year, no problem. Because the other holidays they hit much later. And this should be the last kid. Yeah, okay. So the kids look good. Let's make sure let's go to the front characters. All the kid characters here look fine. Yeah. Really? Anyway, yep. We'll do that. And then we'll file, so save. Cool. Now the girls are going to take a little longer. Because I got to get rid of all their hair. Which, out of context. Or fix their hair. That's what I have to. That's going to take some time because there's a lot of them. Oh gosh. Might be here a while. I don't know about that hair. Okay. See, it's tiny little pixels like that that just need to be cleaned up. Like this little one here. Okay, that's good. There. Yeah, that's fine. Who cares? Whatever. It's not that important. Okay. The back side is good. Okay, sure. I don't like. Yeah, that's gotta be filled. Okay, that looks better already. Yeah, the front hair though is bothering me. Why is it? Why isn't it green enough? Yeah, this should be. All should be fine here. Yeah, why is her hair not more green? Oh bother. All right, I gotta also fix that. Yeah, because that's gonna end up being a bother here. That's all right. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Why her front hair is not all green? That's no big again, no big deal. I'll just green it. Like, green, please. All right, let's go to that green here. Yeah. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. This is fine. Go to a darker shade for this part. No, not that dark. A little lighter. Okay. Yeah, I think this is gonna be fine here. Oh, hold on. No, see, now that's not looking right. Hold on. Let's go here. Okay, okay. This needs another. Okay, this needs a little more greening. Oh, that's not green enough. That's green. Oh, that's what's going on here. Okay, the hat's not in the right spot. Man, pixel art is trickier than you might think. No, she's got one little bump up here. No, okay. Undo that. Sure, that's fine. And then. This is starting to not look too right here, unfortunately. Alright, I have a solution. In fact, the solution's. Hmm. Okay, okay. Mei Xing, hello! How are you? You're gonna lurk? Alright, appreciate it. Everyone go follow Mei Xing if you're not already. She is a fantastic person. She streams art, sometimes games, and has been responsible for the setup of the Indie Quest Fests, or the Feedback Quest, of which I was part of. And yeah, just all around good vibes. If it wasn't for her, I would not have gotten to play a ton of cool games and get involved and get cool feedback and just all sorts of fun stuff with my game. So, thank you, Mei Xing. You're great. Okay, so what I'm gonna do. Okay, there's an easier method, but I don't want to have to restart it all. But at the same time, yeah. All right, let's close this. Yep, I'm just gonna have to sacrifice it. Now I'm wondering about these. If I should fill those in with blue. Ah, so much trickiness. All right. Okay. So, what I'm going to do instead, now that I've got that done, I'm going to go ahead and just erase. Okay, yeah, just like that. Erase the hair. Erase the hair on the sides. And just pull that in. Do, 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 do. Oh well. Hey, it'll work. It works, right? It just works. Todd Howard. Okay, that's looking better. It's looking better. Now filling in the green hair. Oh, hold on. If I can get this good on one kid, then the rest will fall into place. In theory, that is. Let's go with that and erase that. Is that a good enough? Oh no, not that's too much. That's too much. Okay. Erase, erase, erase. Let's get rid of that, that. This is a lot trickier than than it looks. I mean, it looks close enough. Oh, that was on the different kid's side. Okay, here. Let's do this. Oh, hi, Arthur. Thank you for lurking. Got another good person here. Lurks are always welcome. Lurks are always welcome. So here we go. Clean that up. There's that, that, and that one. Okay, that's looking better. It's this is gonna be the slowest part right now here. So I have to go individually and remove things. Okay. Yep, just like that here. No one ever said pixel art was easy. How goes it? It goes. It goes. It's trying to do some pixel art cleanup, and oh boy, some of it is a lot tougher than you would expect, but also, yeah. Come on, there we go. How goes it with you, Arthur? How goes it, good sir? You know, yeah, pixel art is a skill takes way too long to get half as. Yeah, yeah, I hear that. That's part of why I use the generator to solve 90% of it, and then I've got to go into Aseprite and make the tiny little tweaks as needed, as needed. And then my mouse is a little bit fickle, so I gotta be careful with that. And you'll see right here where one of my problems is. The front facing girl. The front facer. With the green hair, it looks messy. Because the whole idea is that these are battle wizards. Battle wizards is just a game that kids in the world play where they pretend to cast spells at each other. That's it. That's the whole premise. And then they have to like roll dice to see like who gets a hit, who doesn't get a hit. Okay, that all looks fine there. Your time crunch to edit 2 scenes in your novel. Ah, okay. I got that. I got that. Speaking of which, I do need. Hopefully on Wednesday it'll be nice and quiet in the house because it's been chaotic. Where it'll be nice and quiet, and I'll be able to just get. Bro, you sprained your ankle? Ow! Owie! 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 Ow! 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 And ouch! Did I mention ouch? Cause owie. Okay, this kid's. This is where I'm gonna save. Cause this is the part that bothers me. How do I fix this kid's hair? I just do that. Cause that's almost too easy. This needs to be flattened down a bit here. Okay, it's supposed to look like a chunk is taken out. Okay. You did clean everything else up, though. That's good. That's good. Yeah, the kitchen is a place that needs a lot of cleaning. People forget how much you need to clean the kitchen, but yeah, you do. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Fine, fine, fine. It's this that's bothering, that just keeps bothering me. Okay. This might take a little time to get it to look right. Okay. First, let's Okay, let's grab a zoom. Now let's block that off. There. Okay, let's block that off on both those sides. You're trying to fill out all the bits and pieces to get a small preparation for your Kickstarter to get a small print run. Hey, I hope everything goes well and your Kickstarter is super successful. Alright, I'm going to now color pick. And just fill stuff in here. Ugh. Okay, gotta bring the hairline down a bit here. How about I color pick that? Make that, put that there instead. Okay, that. Hmm. Your suggestion is separating the physical novel and audiobook? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that'll I think that'll do for the kid here. Even though that needs to be all green. Meh. Well, I've got at least that going here. Alright, I've got a baseline to work with for this kid. Recolor all the greens. And this kid's got the purple, like the pinkish issue. I'll make it work. If the audiobook Kickstarter is successful, you're going to make sure to pay the voice actors a reasonable rate. Yeah, that make fair. Because, audiobooks are certainly a lot of work. Okay, let's go ahead and then we'll take this as good enough for now. Beauty part is I can always go in and edit and readjust as needed, but now, and if anyone's wondering, hey, where's the RPG Maker? It's back here. It's doing some work in Aseprite before I upload these into the maker. And this will take a while to get these all done right. So thank you for your patience. I'm also using a mouse, and I have to be careful because too much mouse work will cause my wrists to have pain. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I do not play a lot of keyboard and mouse heavy games. It just hurts after a while. Hey. Alright, I'm gonna full screen Aseprite. Okay. Yes, I'm going pixel by pixel. Have to go pixel by pixel. Some people are amazing at pixel art, and hey, props to them. I would have to start getting onto YouTube and doing a lot of tutorial work if I wanted to actually like get good at this. I did not want to do all that. Cause I like the way the different colors fit in just right. I'm like, yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to do that. But this part's fine. Unfortunately, the girls here, that their hair does not work with the hats, so gotta come in and clean it up. And if people wonder how come game dev takes so long, this is why. This is why. All right, let me. I think it might be easier if I just go and eliminate all the hair in rows 1, 3, 5, and 7. Ah, Legend of Zelda music. Chat, what's your favorite Legend of Zelda game if you've played them? Mine is still Link to the Past. Yes, Ocarina of Time was fantastic, and I played it a lot. Link to the Past is still mine. I mean, I played the crap out of, like, okay, Ocarina of Time and, of course, Link to the Past. I have a few times in Link to the Past done the, zero, the all zeros where, you don't die in any of the dungeons, so that's awesome. I've also, albeit unsuccessfully, attempted a challenge run. In fact, the hardest challenge run, which was keep your green armor, keep your full magic, only upgrade to the master sword. Basically, a no upgrades kind of run. You don't get the first heart container. You only get heart containers by defeating bosses. You get all the you skip the blue and red mail. You don't get any bottles. You don't get any extra items. And in the light world, that's not too hard. In the dark world, oh my god. In the dark world, I literally did not beat the first boss of the dark world. I got the hammer, which allowed me to explore around. I defeated a lot of bosses, but I could not for the life of me at certain points. I just couldn't. So I ended up getting the blue mail and one bottle, and that made it quite different. Because trying to beat the game with the green mail, only the amount of hearts that you get by defeating the bosses, which you are required to get, and not getting all the bonus items, yeah, that was painful. But I did it. Of course, this was on my literal Super Nintendo, and this was before I had any kind of streaming or anything, so yeah, and I'm pretty sure that file is long gone. But I did it. Frustrating as all get out. I don't remember how many times I died, but I sure did. That was definitely a challenge run. I actually had more fun with Crosscode doing the level 1 run for that. In fact, part of me kind of wants to stream the Crosscode level 1 run again. Even though, yeah, it's not easy, but I've done it. There's also a Crosscode has a prepare to high mode, which is basically you're prepared to die, where you only have one health. It's all about being the ultimate glass cannon, and I tried that. I tried that so many times. I can't do it. I can't do it. I got to certain parts where I got frustrated, came back to it, and got further along. But at one point, I'm like, nope, I just can't. Even with infinite attack ability, I just couldn't do it. There's one part that just frustrated me too much. But, so it goes. And somebody like, oh no, level 1's harder than no hit. I'm like, shut up. Because I did a level 1 run. And there are some people who actually did level 1 no hit runs, which no thanks. Like that's just painful. Okay, let's clean this up. Okay, so hey, we're making progress. We are making progress. We're doing some cleanup while we got some chill tunes going. Yeah. Okay, that's good. There we go. Let's wipe this out. Dink. Dink, dink. Alright, that's that layer. That's now this girl. And DJ Cutman is dropping good stuff. Do. And there's that one. Yep, cutting those off. Okay, hey, yeah, this is good. This is good. Because the girl's hair is in pigtails, and it again does not cooperate with the wizard hat. Boom, boom, boom. So, hope you're enjoying the pixel art. Still have a lot more to clean up. Joop, 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 joop. All by hand. No AI. Okay, there's that. You're like, but Robo Rob, you're no, I'm an awesome intelligence. Or if you've ever played Fallout, you know what the Robo Brains are. Yeah, that'd be me. That would totally be me. All right, that's that. Yonk, 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 yonk. Nom 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 nom. I'm eating up all the pixels. Oh, sweet. That's another area done. Yeah, some things are certainly time consuming. They certainly all Flarbin. Okay, gotta go and clean up this rank. Come down here. Hey, come down here. Get over here. Let's clean that. Is that gonna be fine? I think so. Okay. Yeah. I think this is gonna be okay. Just gotta. Hmm. Those little squares are kind of bugging me. You see, like this one right here, right here. I think I'll fill that with that. Hold on, carefully. Okay. Those, Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, that's fine there. Oh, this is gonna be fun to see when I put it all together. Okay, this is looking okay so far. Now we continue to erase. Little by little. Slow and steady. Slowly, steadily getting rid of the hair that's not supposed to be there. Alright, yeah. Okay, few more pieces, and then there's still the bottom row. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Perth, how are you? Perth, how are you, my very. Oh gosh. I want to make a Gar pun. So, Perth over here comes from a different streamer's chat who we, from Chewy Liz, and Perth loves Gar. I'm talking Gar from Breath of Fire 3. If you have not played Breath of Fire 3, it's great. I personally like 4 better, but that's me. Gar is a great character, and there's a whole thing on Tui Liz's channel with Gar and whatnot. They even have a they even have a chat bot set up where you can talk to Gar and or Bowser, and both Gar and Bowser talk smack about each other. Yes, Perth, you heard me. I said what I said. I'm not denying that 3 is great. 3 is great. I just liked 4 better. And I will tell you exactly why. First of all, if your concern is the story is great. I have no issue with the story in part 3. There's also the big ass creepy screwy desert in 3, which is annoying. Manageable, but annoying. My issue with 3 is the party system. I liked in parts 1 and 4 how easily you could just swap your characters out. Just right in the middle of battle, boom. They all came with you. Everyone gained experience because everyone was going together. Whereas in part 3, if you took a couple people and they needed to trade them out, oh my gosh, people were gaining experience here and there, and the way the magic went, meh. Yeah, I did not like the party system in 3. Just the way it was so difficult to swap people in and out, and if you wanted to swap them out in battle, you couldn't. I didn't like that aspect. That's it. That's really it. Was the party aspect. Because I ended up with like a super powerful team with like Ryu, Gar, and I forget who my other character was. But if I want to beef people up, man, it because Momo was great in 3. I liked her. She was fun. You didn't like the characters in 4. You liked the party system, but they took back a lot of strategy from the game, taking away formations. Um, what do you mean when you're referring to formations? By the way. Oh no, too far, too far, too far. I liked the talking trash can type character from 4. Some of the dragon summons in 4 were pretty cool. Also, playing as Foul Lu, the bad guy having his own storyline and whatnot, and you could play as him was pretty freaking cool. I loved that. I loved that in 4. Attack form, defense form. Oh yeah, yeah. I did like in 3 the gene mixing. Force trance. Oh man, there. Yeah, I enjoyed experimenting with different ones, and I think I messed up here. Also, the Kaiser. Okay, I honestly didn't really use Kaiser much in 3 because if I remember, Kaiser in 3 you had to tie you had to tie it with like false or reverse and something with Kaiser to unlock like true Kaiser or something like that. Otherwise, Kaiser would just went crazy. But force trance, just the force and trance genes in 3, especially with when you have enough like wisdom fruit or whatever. Yeah, you tore it up with that setup. Oh gosh, what was the name of it? Meridian or something like that was one of the forms. Uh, Part 1 is actually I played it. I replayed Part 1 a number of years ago, and it was I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. It was so easy. Also, it did like so many games do. It's you have your battle music, and then you reach a certain point, and it gets and then they just change the battle music on you. You're like, whoa, wait, what? Okay, those are all those fixed up. I played part 2, and eh. I liked in part 2 the like the town building and the way you could have there's a way you could basically get like infinite items. I also in part 3, I think it had was part 3. I think 3 and 4 had some sort of like the fairy village, and you had to send like hunters out, clearing out, and you could have inns and whatnot. You also love the bullshit in part 3. Watching Shuri get killed by random battles is godlike. Oh, one thing about 3 that I find is interesting. Um, actually, several things. I remember early on, and I don't remember if I read this or I just stumbled upon it or got told this, but with Ryu to learn the like target ability, because I did think it was cool how you could learn enemy abilities just by watching enemies do the thing. But have Ryu or someone would, yeah, like have Ryu learn the target ability, and when you have Ray, and and he goes into Were Tiger mode, um, even though you don't need to do it the first couple of rounds, if I had Ray turn into a Were Tiger, I was immediately using Ryu to use the target, because when you use target, then Ray as the Were Tiger will attack the target. Otherwise, he starts out attacking enemies and then goes chaotic berserk mode. He will attack anyone. So that was how I always used Ray. In fact, a team of like Ray, Ryu, and Gar was pretty awesome. There we go. Influence. That's what it was. Thank you. You knew what I was talking about. Okay, I need another. Shoot, I need a dark. Dark pixel. Hey! Give me the. No, I want the dark pixel. This one. Thank you. Let's go back to the erasing. Oh, bother. This doesn't look quite right. Oh, it comes down at an angle. Should I just copy the hats? I might just copy the hats. Line TT. Yeah. No, I kind of want to leave that, but no, then I want. Let's move up. It's the same hat. Come on now. All right, let me try. First, let me save. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. What is this? That's not the correct selector. I wanted the rectangular selector. Yep, exactly that. And now let me see if... One, two, boom. Yeah, okay, that's right. Do pop. Nope, pop that right there. Okay, that'll work. Good old copy and paste. Oh, hey, how do I... Oh, okay, deselect. Okay, then I have to give this girl her skin back. Which sound... Wow, that sounds messed up, but you know what I mean. Okay, give that girl her skin back. Oh, she has some purple. She has her hair. Don't not worried about the hair yet. All right, let's continue erasing little pieces, little pieces. Fire? What kind of fire? Yoga fire? Uh-huh. That should that should be okay. It's mostly okay. Alright, I'm just gonna do the same thing I did with that one. Let's copy and paste. Oh, so what? You enjoyed the Master System? Yeah, the Master System was a cool concept. One of the system parts of the Master System in 3 though was there was one for Ryu who it made it so difficult for him to gain a lot of power, but it was the strongest one. It was like the final master or something. And yeah, I did like the master system. I also liked gosh, where was I going with it? Darn it. There was something else about 3 I was going to... Oh, right. In the first part of the game, when you're still as Kid Ryu, you fight those two, like, horse bosses, like, the horse guys, I think they are. And, they are Bellow and Stunned. Yeah. Yeah. And that fight, I learned, is winnable. Like, it actually is possible to beat them. However, you have to grind hard, and you have to grind to like level 50 to stand a chance. Something. But you can win. Which I'm like, I'm sorry, what? It doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't remember if there's a cutscene or not, but I know that it can be done. Just like in Chrono Cross, when you become Lynx, you can win against Surge and crew. It just cuts to Ryu in bed if you win. Huh. Alright, how am I doing this? Just gotta go through all these girls and get rid of their little hair on the side, and then, oh man. Yeah. Oh, another thing I've been doing recently on YouTube, I have been seeing these glitches for Final Fantasy IV or Final Fantasy II, specifically the Super Nintendo version. And these are some tricks and glitches that I never knew were a thing. Like, okay, sure, there's the item duplication, which, if you've played Final Fantasy IV, you know how to do the item duplication glitch. It's easy. It's really easy. What I did not know, however, is that there is a way in the very beginning of the game to do this item duplication trick with Kain, and you are able to basically duplicate his shield in such a way that you can sell it at the very beginning for 3 million or 30 million, some insanely high amount of money. It is ridiculous, but you can do it. And then one of the things I always wondered was, is it what would happen if you could skip the Mist Village? Well, it turns out you actually can. There is a incredibly specific sequence of events that involves you saving and using tents and resetting, but it allows you to bypass the village mist, and you can actually walk past the village, then enter from the opposite side, which will not trigger the bomb sequence, and you can just walk around and you can buy stuff from the shop and find all the hidden stuff way earlier than you're supposed to be able to. And after you do that, you can even go back or go forward in the game and trigger the sequence where you have Rydia. It's supposed to be just Rydia and Cecil, but you have Kain with you, and you can even explore so far. I don't know how far I can safely explore, but you can do a certain amount of exploring around with Kain in your party, who's not supposed to be there. I know you can go into the watery cave, I haven't gone too far. I don't know. I don't remember where Tella is, but he does. He like doesn't show up, and there. I think there's a point where the game can soft lock. Yeah. All these cool things I found that I did like. I didn't know about this or that, and I've owned that game for 30 something years. I still have the cartridge. So I'm doing some of that off stream. I just did some of that last night. It was great. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can wander around. And what else is cool is that when you do this, you can give Rydia the okay, because you're able to, you can get Rydia before you're supposed to. Give her the dancing knife. She can use the dancing knife in battle as an item, and it does a lot of damage. Like, it's so powerful. It's stupid. And not only that, but you can actually get into the fight, the proper fight against Rydia with Kain, Cecil, and Rydia against, well, Rydia. And you can use the dancing knife against Rydia, but she will still summon Titan anyway. It is I don't know if you can actually defeat Rydia in that sequence, or if she has infinite health or whatnot, because it's a mandatory cutscene, and she's supposed to summon Titan in the whole works. But yeah, so that's a thing, and I'm not sure how far you can go with because you have to trigger the cutscene in order to continue the game. But still, it's kind of fun wandering around in areas you're not supposed to. I love that kind of stuff. Also, this the same YouTube channel that I saw this happening, he did a thing where in the game Earthbound, it is possible to in one of the sequences, there's these two enemies that spawn, and if you do it correctly, you can have one of them. You have to fight one, but you have the other one alive. Done correctly, you can beat the entire game. And that one enemy that you left alive in the museum will still be there. After you beat the game, you have limited amount of free roam to visit any towns. Well, you can die if now as just Ness, unequip everything, and the enemy will still be there, even though Gygus is long dead. The enemy will be there. You can fight it, and you have to just keep defending until it kills you. And you're not supposed to be able to die because the game is over, but you can. And then normally the game over screen, you're stuck in a black screen where you can't get out of. No, it turns out there is in fact a way you can apparently, and I have not tried this yet, but apparently you can just walk left and you exit the room, and you can wander around in the post game as a ghost. Like, I'm sorry, what? That's wild. Kid gets beaten unconscious by random hippie after saving the world. Yeah, right? That is pretty much how it goes. Alright, I'm checking. Okay, I'm checking this row. Okay, these all look pretty good. Okay, that's the brutal part. Now I just need to fix their hair a little bit more. I'm gonna save. All right. I am going to take another break. I I encourage everyone again, if you need to grab a snack, drink, use a restroom, go ahead and do that. I'm gonna run some ads, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Yes, Perth. I tried it. I tried it. So I don't run ads automatically on my channel. I have pre rolls, and then I manually do these so I can. It also gives me a chance to get up, stretch, and whatnot. So yeah, I do like to take a break about once an hour. It's a thing. But I will be back, and I will see everyone in about 3 to 5 minutes. It's gonna also Perth. It will be my last break because after I do finish up with this, it's gonna be end stream. So we'll see. Taking breaks is not allowed in this town. Well, guess what? Guess who runs this? Remember, I run this, boy. All right, I'll see everyone in a few minutes. Hi. See, that was quick, nice and easy. 3 minutes, right on the nose. All right, there will be no more ad breaks. That's right, no more ad breaks for the rest of the stream because, again, once I'm done with this little bit here and I import the characters into RPG Maker, well, it'll be good. Oh, Perth, you haven't seen my game, have you? Well, one, you can download the demo for free right up there, and two, I'll show you. There's a lot of silliness. Also, here's one for you. In Breath of Fire, or Breath of Fire 3, most of your players or the characters can choose to defend, but not Gar. He can't defend. His choice instead of defending is he goes on guard. And now he's like, boo. I kind of want to change the background entirely here. Oh, paint bucket. Oh boy. Paint bucket is tricky. Oh. Okay, never mind then. That wasn't as tricky as I thought. Cool. That actually worked out better than I thought. Actually, let's go back to paint bucket. No, 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 no. Is that the color I want? I have to pick some color for the background to be transparent. So I'm gonna stick with the bright green. Like the super bright green. That should do. Anyway, back to fixing hair. Hair fixing, hair fixing. Good to make sure you got nice hair. Oh no, not there. Darn it. I gotta change the color again here. Okay. Fix that little bit of hair. And fix that hair. Good. Then let's that one. Oh no. Up here. Up here. Much brighter. Much brighter. More pink. There we go. Ooh, there's Jumpluff in chat. Okay. That's what's okay. That's where this is where things got messy. Yeah, that'll do. Slightly darker here. And here. And then I'm just going to darken that. I think that's how I have it here. Yes. Yep, I'm going to do that to here and there. All across on this area. And I got to go on the next set down there too, so that's okay. Nope. Nope. Good night. Okay, that's that row. These are fine. These are fine. These are... Okay. Come on, move over, move over. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna... Oh, I don't know how far back I did that. Okay, so this is fine. Actually, fine. Let's look over what the heck is going on over here. Okay, I got a couple things to fix, because that, for one. Okay, everything else looks good. Let's come in here and clean that up real quick. Oh, there's so much cleaning. Yeah. Oh. Bruh. So this is more of an art stream than an RPG building stream. But hey. And save that. Remember, Gersh, what is... I better not have any loose pixels. Okay, now it's back to hair fixing. Oh, there's so many tiny little details in pixel art, but that's okay. That's okay. Again, I'm fine with this. So once we're done here, and I've got the kids imported, it's gonna be rating out. Don't know to who yet because we still got plenty of time. Because it's Monday, I usually do my normal stream, then go to the gym, and tomorrow I will be streaming in the evening as I normally do, and I will be streaming. I can't remember the name of the game off the top of my head, but I just got it. It's a an indie racing game. It's a top-down style, and yeah, that's gonna be cool. It's one that I've been watching the developer make it for, oh gosh, years, and like, this looks cool. It looks cool. Finally gonna be able to play it. That was the easiest fix. Cool. All right, that takes care of that person. All right, I'm going section by section. That good, good, good. There you go. Okay. Last person over here with this set. All right, and then we color selector. Reds. Reds are good. I like red. Pop. Pop. Let's clean that all up. That's good there. That one's done. Oh, little spot. Pixel by pixel sometimes. It can be time consuming, but also, yeah. No, not there. Higher up. No, I don't like that. How do I do the other ones? Let me look. Sure, that's fine. Whatever. That's good. Okay. There we go. We got some hair. Hair's gonna look unique, but that's fine. Oh, gotta clean up in here. Alright, that hair color is good. Everyone is doing okay here. Yes. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Yeah, we're at the halfway point with as far as getting through all the colorings. And I still need to go in and I have a bunch of fairies that I've been working on that need to be retouched up on. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Oh no, that's too far. That's too far. Click, 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 click. Let's go. And then we go down here. Let's change all those purples. One pixel at a time, bruh. Okay. No, not okay. That's that one. There we go. And then we'll go there for this one. Okay, that's one more. Little by little. Making progress here. Zoom. To you. Oh man, this person's hair is almost perfect. Okay, the dropper will fill it. Let's fill it in. Okay. No, I didn't want that. Trying to replace all the purples here. Click those in. Good, good. Say bye-bye. There we go. All right. Move. Come on. Scroll down, please. My mouse is not the friendliest. Probably wants more cheese. Do, do, do. Nope. Not there. Not there. Nice, easy pixel arty. Oh no, I have to change the color again because she's got green. She's got greens. I'll get the background color right at some point. All right. Go with that color. No, not that. Not up there. Between my mouse and my hand moving ever so slightly, like it's so delicate. One of the reasons I could never become a surgeon. My hands would probably like, oh, yeah. I could never be a surgeon. Is that where I wanted it? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, that's all good. No, that's not good. And pop that. Stop moving around so much. Seriously, pixel by pixel is tricky. One little mess up and oopsie, it's all screwy. Alright. Hold on, she should only have. Hmm. Hmm. Uh oh. Yep, this brain's doing something. Uh oh. Watch out, everyone. He's about to do something crazy. No, not really. Not even crazy. Just simplistic. Okay, let's go to the yellows. That's it. Why does it keep jumping? Yeah, something like that should work. And then let's go to the whites. There. No. Ugh. My mouse keeps jumping just by the tiniest little movement here. See? Think. There we go. And let's actually go ahead and. Yeah. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm trying to move things and... Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks fine now. Okay. Did I fix her hair? Mostly. Oh no, there's all these down here. Darn it. So close. Almost done. All because I get one little spark of imagination. A little spark of inspiration. If you know the song, you know the song. Also, you might be old. Imagination, imagination. Yep, I'm going to. I'm bringing it back to Epcot Center. Okay, almost here. And then let's reduce that by one, and then fill these in. Sounds very Pokemon. Okay, there's that head. There's that part of the head, and then all right, that's good. That's good. We're almost there, folks. We're almost there. One more color needs to be adjusted. Then I need to change the background color. All right, this is the last battle wizard girl. Click, click. There's that. Click, click. Make it quick. Then you better not stick it to the man unless you're trying to get in a can. Wait, what? All right, here we go. Tick, tick, tick. Nope, not that tick. That one. And then finally, the last bit of hair here. let's go ahead and clean that up. Fix the face, just a smidgen. And fix up the hair color there. Alright. That looks pretty good. Alright, and then last one here. Oh, darn it. I've made a... Do I have a goof to fix? I might. I do. Ah, but it's an easy fix. Is it on all sides? Okay, no, it's no big deal. Okay, there's that one fixed. Is it good here? Good here? Good, 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 goody, 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 good. Do, 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 do. Okay. It is just in the bottom row then. Okay. No prob. Whoa! Color picker! To the rescue! Here we go! Here we go! Uh-oh. Reload the player if you need to. My bitrate apparently dropped off. Check, check. Can you still hear me? Okay, yeah. My